Object-oriented programming defines three basic types of relationships. Collaboration, or uses a, defines a relationship where one object collaborates with, or uses, another object that is not otherwise related. For example, you may collaborate with a coworker to complete a task. In our class diagram, the customer repository uses a customer object to populate on a retrieve. Composition, or has a, defines a relationship where an object is composed of other objects it needs. For example, a car has a motor and has a steering wheel. In our class diagram, an order has a customer, an order has a shipping address, and an order has a set of order items. Without those, it's not much of an order. You may see the has a relationship broken into two distinct categories. Aggregation, when an object is composed of multiple objects that can exist outside of the relationship. For example, an order has a customer, but a customer can exist without the order. The relationship is simply aggregating, or bringing together, the objects for a purpose. Composition is then limited to those relationships where the related objects don't otherwise exist. The object owns its related objects, and if the object is destroyed, the related objects are also destroyed. For example, an order has a set of order items. The order items have no context without an order. In this course, we'll use the general term of composition to cover both categories. Inheritance, or ISA, is the third type of relationship defined in object-oriented programming. We don't yet have an inheritance relationship in our class diagram. Conceptually, we could define a business type of customer is a customer, a residential type of customer is a customer, and so on. As you think about the relationships between your classes, keep in mind that we are not looking at general relationships, but rather relationships with respect to our application requirements. We don't care if a customer has a pet for our particular application, but we do care that the customer has an address. Now let's look at each of these relationships in detail.